What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Play Now Online episode. We'll be using the impenetrable, impenetrable may not be the right word, but we'll be using the San Antonio Spurs, another revamped edition. Unfortunately, Kyle Anderson is injured. Tony Parker is back. That's the good news. There's a lot of shooting guards. I think one of these guys will be small forward. Kawhi Leonard is also back. But I actually got my first loss using the Spurs last year, doing the Play Now Online series. Most likely I will get a loss, my first loss also with this squad as well, simply because I haven't started using plays just yet. The Spurs are definitely a year older, and a lot of their main pieces are a lot older. Tony Parker is not the same. Manu Ginobili is not the same. They don't have Tim Duncan. Again, of course, he retired. Kawhi is pretty much the only guy in his prime, or entering his prime, you could argue. Role players are also not as good. Aldridge is still Aldridge. Powell is still very immobile in the pick and roll defense. Nice. He steals them off. Lob pass over. Icon pass over, sorry. So if you do want to use the Spurs, I highly recommend that you run at least 6 or 7 go-to plays. Defensively, you're going to get exploited against when you play against better players. They get blocked on that or no? I don't know. Because if I was playing against the Spurs, I would just go pick and roll every single time against Pau Gasol or even LaMarcus Aldridge. Aldridge is a little bit quicker, but he is not a very good pick and roll defender in my opinion. I don't really care what the ratings say, but that is what it is. Also, Tony Parker can't really guard point guards anymore. Danny Green's like, what, 30 now? So we'll have to see. It's going to be a struggle. Also, when you're using the Spurs, you cannot lose the rebounding battle if you decide to go standard. Meaning Powell at the 5, Aldridge at the 4. You need to out-rebound your opponents. Otherwise, you got to adjust and go small. Maybe put Rudy Gay or Kawhi Leonard at the 4 instead. Their bench players are not that good, I would say. They lost a bit of depth, in my opinion. But because most guys don't run plays, well, that's just the way it is. When you are running plays, you're going to get a lot better open looks. Well, you might get a lot better looks in general, but defensively will still be a problem. I'm surprised that LBJ actually is able to shoot threes again since his Miami days, I guess. I think he's got like 84, 85 3-point at this time of the recording. So he's virtually unstoppable, especially when they made the dribble penetration so OP. I know they patched it up, but still. When you have Jose Calderon driving past, starting point guards in the league, it's still a bit of a problem in my opinion. Pick and roll this year is even more hard to guard because of the dribble penetration. The initial attack, or what do you want to call it? The initial explosion. So R2 right after the guy gets hit in the screen. Okay, well, conversely, I think the Cavs, I think some would say they got better this year in terms of depth, but losing Kyrie is definitely going to hurt them. I know Isaiah is going to be back very shortly, but he's not defending anybody, so. Okay. The Dwayne Wade addition is still a bit baffling for me. There's a lot of ways you can exploit them. I think his 3-point is maybe like 70 or something like that. Worst case scenario, you just back him off, force him to shoot threes if LeBron is going ham on you guys. A lot of times, Cavs players will just use LeBron cheese, just straight up pick and roll or isolation. Right when I say that, Dwayne, I think makes a 3. Yes, he does. But yeah, it's just very difficult to stop a LeBron James. I'll just open actually. He's gonna double me. No, okay, fine. Yeah. That's okay. Oh goodness. Okay, yeah, it's LBJ isolation. I'm gonna bring on Lavrine. I think that's how you pronounce the last name. And he still makes that fadeaway shot. Like, there's nothing you can do about that. But try to push him out as much as possible. Kawhi. I don't think the shot got off. So that's a no. Down 4. Matchup is not very good. I might have to play small. Don't really want to, but we're already getting out rebounding, playing big. 60%, they're shooting 67%. Another pin down, nice. When crowd tries to front the bigs, that's what you do. Make sure you got a clean passing angle, and well, that's what I'm afraid of. You have to really run back and try to play the numbers game. If it's 1-on-1 or 2-on-2, LBJ is just gonna take himself all the time, and I shouldn't have done that. Okay, that's fine, but it's a bad shot regardless. 2 points, 3 rebounds. That's kind of what I expected. In this matchup, the Cavs Spurs match, I don't expect Powell to play too much. I would probably just move Aldridge to the 5, maybe start Rudy Gay to match up with Crowder or James, depending on, I guess, who they play. It doesn't really matter. Okay, that's not a good shot either, but he made it anyways. Okay. Danny Green. Rim out, that's okay. Kawhi. Rim out, that's okay. We're getting clean looks here, but we're still down. Only third quarter. This is what happens. Very, very scary when LBJ gets that position on you. Just very lethal, fast break guy. Ooh, nice. Okay. Kawhi again. I'm hitting, I'm not hitting wide open shots. The releases are not that bad. I'm just not making any open shots right now. And that could also mean that that's pretty much my downfall here. Jeff Green, not a bad pickup as well. Okay, well, that was not expected. Jose. You got to help immediately. LeBron's already on fire. You got to bring in a second body before it's too late. And he almost made that shot as well. And unfortunately, we don't come away with a victory. I guess my takeaway is you have to play small if the Cavs decide to play small as well. I was a bit too stubborn here. Didn't really want to play small, especially when I was getting out-rebounded. But, I mean, Kawhi shooting 4 for 11 doesn't help. Danny Green shooting 3 for 9 doesn't help. Nobody else really contributed all that much except for Powell. And he struggled. Anyways, that is it for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time.